As soon as the metro regional restrictions were eased up, we travelled to Warrnambool, which is around 300 kilometres from Melbourne. Warrnambool is a big coastal city with a population of around 40,000 people. We travelled through Colac, which is a lot faster than the Great Ocean Road. We made a short stop in Colac for lunch. We also made an unplanned stop in a tiny town called Camperdown because we were amazed by an unusual clock tower in the centre of the town.
We're able to sit in there now. If you want, we could just keep pushing on to Warrnambool. It's only another 100 k's, another hour. There's KFC. Do you want Kentucky Fried Chicken, Victoria?
Maybe.
Do you want KFC?
That's right.
Very flat land, this.
Easy driving. It's easy to drive. Very different from...
Pull over and put some stuff in the bin. Like on here.
Oh, a castle.
Yeah, go across and put some stuff in the bin.
Yeah, we will put some.
When we arrived in Warrnambool, it was late afternoon and we were starving. We went to Liebig Street, which is the main street of Warrnambool. It was named after a German chemist. All the main popular retail shops and restaurants are located in this street, along with some iconic buildings. We checked out a few places to eat and decided to book a table at a restaurant called Images, as it really looked popular. And we did not regret the choice we made. I'm having garlic prawns with jasmine rice and a salad.
Homemade crab with seafood and salad.
Looks delicious.
We are at the Cannon Lookout Point, and it is named after the military hardware that was installed here in the 19th century, just in case of Russian invasion.
There is a war memorial on Cannon Hill. It was unveiled in 1926. The monument is 38 feet tall and the angel is made out of the finest Italian marble.
The monument is dedicated to soldiers who died in the First and Second World War. It is probably the most beautiful lookout point in Warrnambool.
In the oceans, on the land.
You will see items from the sunken shipwrecks throughout this small museum. The porcelain peacock was washed up ashore 2 days after the Lockhart ship sank.
This is the most expensive artifact in Australia. It cost $3 million. This peacock.
Peacock's amazing.
We are going to see a replica of an Australian village of the 19th century.
Let's go.
So we started our tour seeing lighthouses. They are not duplicates. They are original 19th century structures.
This lighthouse was built in 1859, but it was in a different location. So it is now in Flagstaff Museum, and we are going upstairs.
Let's go.
This lighthouse was relocated from Middle Island, which is only 3 kilometres from its current location.
Cannon to beside me can shoot 80-pound or 32.3 kilogram iron piercing cannonballs up to 3.2 kilometers out to sea.
Wow.
Which is pretty amazing. Oh, 3.65.
We'll check a couple of old shops, and the first one is a dressmaker. It's not actually a shop, but that's cool.
There are many replica houses here to see at Flagstaff. We are just showing a couple to give you an idea of what is in this historic village. Now we're going to the Port Medical Officer.
The ticket is for 2 days. I think it's around 20 bucks, 19, 20 bucks.
Something like that, yeah.
And it's really worth it. I think it's an amazing experience. Like,
Apparently the night shows are pretty spectacular too.
yeah, I think so, but unfortunately it starts next week. At the moment they don't run any night shows.
Although it doesn't look all that attractive, the breakwater is of historical significance and is worth seeing. It was built between 1874 and 1890. Behind me is a huge break wall. It's the pier is behind the wall, just around to the left. That's where all the boats dock in. But I'd imagine a lot of swell comes through here, and it's quite huge. Quite huge. These days, lots of people fish in the area, and seals and stingrays are regularly seen in the waters. There are plenty of good walking tracks in and around Warrnambool, but our favourite was in Port Fairy. Port Fairy is under 30 k's from Warrnambool, and it's an easy drive. Port Fairy is a small coastal town with a population of 4,000 people, with a stunning coastline and ocean views. We came across a wonderful track in Port Fairy by luck. It is a track around Griffiths Island.
So we're going to Griffiths Island. Beautiful. Let's go.
We saw a wallaby in the scrub feeding quietly. This area is occupied by echidnas, wallabies, lots of seabirds and muttonbirds in particular. But the highlight of Griffiths Island track is the lighthouse, which was built in 1859 out of bluestone. The lighthouse is still active today. The track is easy and the full circuit can be completed in just over an hour. Chicken parmigiana and a salad and some chips.
Garlic prawn and the salad.
And a salad. Bon appetit. So Victoria, what drink you got?
Singapore Sling. So what about you, Dane?
Ooh, I've got a pina colada.
This place is so good that we're here for the second time.
Ooh. There are many nice beaches in Warrnambool. We went to the main beach, which is the most popular, and I went surfing there. This beach is good to swim, surf, or just chill out. Just across the road from the main beach, there is a Lake Pertobe adventure playground.
There was a big swamp here, but in 1980 they created this beautiful lake, Lake Pertobe.
This adventure park occupies a large area, approximately 8 hectares of land. There are good walking tracks here, and you can also hire boats. And for kids, it's a paradise. There is one special garden in Warrnambool. It's called Fletcher Jones Gardens. Fletcher Jones made his mark by making quality men's pants, and his name is pretty famous in Australia. In 1948, he built a factory in Warrnambool, and that's where we are, in the gardens next to the factory.
That's the man, Fletcher Jones.
We also wanted to know what the silver ball was all about. Water tower. This is what it's about. Water tower just behind me there. It's 40 metres high, 7 metres in diameter, and holds 200,000 litres of water. This platform is made for whale watching between June to September, and the whales are often seen only 100 metres from the shore.
We are at the famous surf beach, Logans Beach.
Bit choppy out there today, so it's probably about 4 to 6. Some of the bigger sets coming through, but no one's out. It's blown way out. On our way back to Melbourne, we stopped at Point Ritchie, a beautiful spot overlooking the entrance of the Hopkins River into the Southern Ocean. There is a nice walking track along the river, a historical precinct, and a good spot for fishing. If you like our video today, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Cheers!
quite old. I can see that.
This is where
You see some nice buildings, old
we're going to
buildings.
stop up here.
Yep. Огромная башня шикарная.
It's 4 o'clock.
4 часа. Вы посмотрели, оказывается,
It's 4 o'clock.
and it's near Geelong.
Near Geelong. Not even on the main road from Geelong. It's,
Oh, some more car joining
oh
us.
yeah, absolutely. You wait till we meet up with the Hume Highway.